a configuration management. Okay. So when I talk about a software deployment, it is not only the new code I'm going to deploy. Adding to that, I may need to deploy the configurations along with it. Okay, it can be a simple application configuration file, or it can be something like a complex as the complete environment has to be provisioned on the fly, and then it has to be deployed, and then it has to be discarded. So this is where the configuration management comes into picture, where you are not only migrating the code from the environment to code from one environment to another environment, you are automatically migrating the configuration. So when I talk about the configuration, it can be varying from a simple application configuration file you want to migrate from one environment to another environment, or it can be saying that, like, I want to ensure that this version of the platform I am expecting it to be available on the next environment. Like for example, I'm using Java, and I have used a framework, and while migrating the code from one environment to another environment, the framework also should be available on the new environment. Like for example, let's say I have migrated my application from Java 7 to 11. Okay, so if I run a Java 11 code on Java 7 platform, it is not going to help there. So I'm going to ensure that Java 11 is also installed on the next environment. And adding to that, it may be like I want this application to be available there, or I want the user, this user should be available, and I want to run some scripts before doing the deployment. All these things can be achieved using the configuration management tool. Okay. So when I talk about the configuration management tool, in the market, there are majorly 4 configuration management tools are available. Okay. So those are Chef, Puppet, Ansible, and SaltStack. Okay. So these are all the major 4 configuration tools available in the market, and the majority of them are written in Python, and some of them are written in the Ruby. Okay. So when I talk about Ansible and Salt, both are Python based. Okay. So if you talk about Chef and Puppet, they are purely Ruby based. Okay. Um, so here it provides you, this configuration management tool provides you an option so that you can automate all the tasks which you do during a software deployment. Okay, it can be starting from provisioning of your server from the virtualization platform. When I talk about virtualization platform, that platform can be either a on-prem hypervisor like VMware or OpenStack or something like that, or it can be a public cloud providers like AWS, Azure, or GCP. It can be anything. So it can automatically provision a server. On the server, I want to install these many packages, and I want the user to be available, and I want this configuration file to be available there, and I want to have those configuration. All those things are being achieved using your configuration management tool. Okay.